The truth of it is this. If you can see it here in your mind, and if you have the courage to speak it, it will happen. That's right. Everything comes from the imagination. Everything begins right there. Most folks don't fully understand the power of imagination, and even if they do, they don't quite know how to. Imagination, when combined with belief and action, is one of the most powerful forces there is. Everything you see around you, every invention, every achievement, every successful story, started with someone imagining it first. Now, when I say imagination, I'm not talking about idle daydreaming. I'm not talking about the kind of wishful thinking that sits back and waits for a miracle. No, I'm talking about a deep row, burning vision, one that keeps you awake at night because it feels so real, so possible, that you can almost touch it. You see, the mind is a powerful thing. And once you know how to use it, once you know how to harness the power of the mind to turn your imagination into reality, you're unstoppable. Imagination is the birthplace of dreams. But more than that, it's the spark that ignites action, that brings purpose to life. If you can dream it and have the tenacity to pursue it, it can become real. Imagination is the starting point, but action, dedication, and persistence make it a reality. I want you to picture this for a moment. Picture something you've wanted for years, something that makes you feel alive. It could be a goal, a dream, something you know deep down that you're meant to accomplish. Maybe it's running a marathon, starting your own business, or writing that book you've always dreamed of. Whatever it is, make it vivid. Make it real. Picture it right now. In your mind. Make it vivid. Make it real. Because your ability to see that vision clearly is the first step to achieving it. Now here's the key. You need the courage to speak it out loud. Most people keep their dreams to themselves, afraid of the ridicule or the possibility of failure. But there's something powerful about declaring your vision, about putting it out there for the world to hear. When you speak your dream, you give it power, you give it life, and you make it real, not just to yourself, but to the universe. Speaking, it is the first courageous step toward turning it into a reality. When you put it into words, you give it weight. And when you share it, you give it wings. Everything we achieve in life starts from within. Before you can make anything happen in your outer world, it has to exist within you, in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. It's like planting a seed. You plant it first, and then you nurture it, you water it, you give it sunlight. And over time, that seed grows into something magnificent. It's the same way with your dreams and goals. They need nurturing. And the way you nurture them is by believing in them, by speaking about them, and by taking small, consistent actions every single. Consistency is key here. It doesn't happen overnight. Just like a seedling doesn't grow into a tree in a day. Neither do your dreams become reality without sustained effort and care. You have to wake up every day and tend to those dreams, water them with discipline, give them sunlight with positive thoughts, and remove the weeds of doubt that threaten to overtake them. You have to constantly give your dreams the nourishment they need to thrive, to flourish. And as you do that, they grow. Slowly at first, maybe imperceptibly, but with time and attention they grow stronger and more resilient. But let me tell you something. It's not going to be easy. There will be obstacles, and there will be challenges. Life has a way of testing us, of seeing just how bad we want something. And the people who succeed are the ones who can push through, the ones who, no matter how many times they get knocked down, get back up and try again. They don't complain. They don't ask, why me? They just get up and keep moving forward. I remember a friend who faced countless setbacks in his business. From financial struggles to unforeseen challenges, every morning he would get up, take a deep breath, and tackle the day with renewed energy. He never let the obstacles defeat him. He treated each one as a chance to learn and grow. They know that every obstacle is an opportunity to grow, to become stronger, to learn something they didn't know before. Obstacles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones that challenge you to be better, to dig deeper, to show up as the best version of yourself. Every time you faced an obstacle, you have two choices. Give in to the fear or push forward and use it as a tool for growth. The people who make their dreams come true are those who treat obstacles as part of the journey, not as the end of the road. They understand that every challenge brings a lesson, and every lesson is a step closer to greatness. They use obstacles to sharpen their skills, to build their resilience, to make themselves stronger than ever before. Listen, I've had my share of bad breaks just like everyone else. I've had moments when I thought, how am I going to get through this? But you know what? I stayed up. I worked through it. And I figured out what went wrong. And that's the difference. A lot of folks give up at the first sign of trouble. They get knocked down and they stay down. But you can't let a few setbacks define you. You've got to take responsibility for your life. You've got to have the courage to say, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this happen. Because giving up is easy and there's no glory in the easy path. The path to greatness is littered with setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt, but it's also filled with triumphs that will be yours if you just keep going. You see, the people who achieve their dreams are the ones who keep going when everyone else stops. They keep pushing when everyone else quits. They see each setback as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. They use every failure as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to become better. They understand that setbacks are not the end of the journey. They are simply detours that ultimately lead to success. Because let me tell you, no one else is responsible for your success. That's the truth. You have to take the first step and make it happen. You've got to do it for yourself. You've got to take control of your own destiny. There's a moment in every person's life when they realize that they're the ones responsible for where they are and for where they're going. And when that moment comes, you have a choice. You can either step up and take control, or you can make excuses and blame others for why things aren't the way you want them to be. You have the power to create change, to steer your ship in the direction you desire. Nobody else can take the helm for you. And waiting for someone else to take responsibility for your success will only lead to disappointment. Embrace that power. Own your path. And stop waiting for someone to give you permission. The only person who can give you permission to live your dream is you. The only person who can truly make a change in your life is you. You have to take ownership to make the decision that you are in charge of your life and that you will not stop until you reach your destination. Now, some of you might be thinking, but it's so hard. Yes, it's hard. Of course, it's hard. Anything worth having is hard, but that's what makes it worth it. You see, there's something truly magical about working hard for something, about embracing the struggle, the grind. There's something powerful about pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible, about giving it your all, even when you feel like but you have nothing left. When you do that, something incredible happens. You grow evil. You become someone you didn't even know you could be. You tap into a strength that you never knew you had. And in that process, you discover the greatness within you. Hard work is a gift that teaches you discipline, Brazilian, and persist, and those are qualities that cannot be bought or borrowed. They can only be earned. The more you push yourself, the more you stretch beyond your comfort zone, the stronger you become. Every moment of hard work, every struggle, every ounce of effort adds another layer to the person you are becoming. And that transformation is invaluable. I want you to understand this. The challenges you face, the struggles you go through, they're not there to break you. They're there to shape you. They're there to mold you into the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. Life will test you. It will push you to your limits. But it's all part of the process. You see, if you want something bad enough, you have to be willing to go through the fire. You have to be willing to face the discomfort, the uncertainty, the fear. Because on the other side of that fear, on the other side of that, play that discomfort, is everything you've ever wanted. Fear is nothing more than a barrier, something that stands between you and what you desire. And the only way to get past that barrier is to walk through it one step at a time, no matter how hard or terrifying it may feel. You will find that most of the things you fear are not as daunting as you thought once you decide to face them head on. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's moving forward despite the fear, and when you face your fears, you take away their power. And let me tell you this, most people today are soft. They don't have the discipline. They don't have the work ethic. They want the reward without the effort. They want the glory without the grind. But that's not how it works. If you want to be successful, if you want to achieve your dreams, you have to be willing to put in the work. Day in and day out. You have to be willing to do the things that others aren't willing to do. You have to be willing to sacrifice, to push yourself, to keep going when everyone else has given up. Success is not for the faint of heart. It demands dedication, sacrifice, and a commitment to keep moving even when everything seems to be working against you. You have to be willing to go the extra mile to stay focused when everyone else is distracted, and to keep believing when everyone else has given up. Discipline is the backbone of success. Without it, you're just coasting. And coasting gets you nowhere. It's the people who have the strength to stay disciplined to push themselves when others are taking the easy way out that make it to the top. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care how gifted you are without discipline. You're not going to make it without discipline. You're going to give up at the first sign of struggle. And that's why discipline is so important. It's the foundation of success. It's what keeps you going when things get tough. It's what separates the people who make it from the people who don't. If you want to achieve your dreams, if you want to be successful, you've got to develop discipline. You've got to be willing to do the hard things even when you don't feel like it. You've got to be willing to show up day after day, no matter what. Discipline is the key to consistency, and consistency is the key to success. When you are disciplined, you are able to stay focused on your goals, even when distractions or obstacles try to pull you off course. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to do it. It's about making a decision and sticking to it, even when the motivation fades and the excitement wears off. And here's the thing. You've got to take action. You can't just sit around and wait for things to happen. You can't just sit back and hope that your dreams will come true. You've got to take one direction, and you've got to take it now. You've got to start walking even if you don't know exactly where you're going. You've got to start moving forward even if you're not sure what the next step is. Because as you start moving, as you start taking action, things will start to become clearer. You'll start to see opportunities that you didn't see before. You'll start to gain momentum, and before you know it, you'll be on your way. Action creates clarity. It creates movement. And it's in movement that we find direction, that we find purpose. Action also creates confidence. The more steps you take, the more confident you become, and the more capable you feel of taking even bigger steps. Action is the antidote to fear. When you take action, fear loses its grip on you. It's all about taking that first step. And then the next, and then the next. Each action builds on the last, and before you know it, you've created unstoppable momentum. And don't be afraid I need to take risks. Don't be afraid to fail. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of success. Every successful person has failed, and failed often, but they didn't let their failures define them. They learned from them. They grew from them. And they kept going. They used their failures as stepping stones to success, and you can do the same. So if you fail, if you make a mistake, don't get discouraged. Don't let it stop you. Use it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become better. Failure is feedback. It's simply a way for you to understand what doesn't work, so you can get closer to what does work. It's a refining process, and if you see it that way, failure becomes a powerful teacher rather than a stumbling block. Failure shows you where you need to improve. It teaches you resilience. It teaches you that no matter how many times you fall, you have the strength to get back up and keep moving forward. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about striving for excellence. It's about giving it your all every single day. Even if you know that you might not reach perfection, because it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's about who you become along the way. And if you can wake up every day and give it your all, if you can push yourself to be better than you were yesterday, then you're already a success. Excellence is not about being the best in the world. It's about being the best version of yourself. And every day is an opportunity to do just that, to be a little better, a little stronger, a little more committed than you were the day before. That's how you achieve greatness. One small step at a time. Perfection is an illusion, but excellence is attainable. Excellence means doing your best, driving for improvement, and never settling for mediocrity. It means giving your best effort no matter the circumstances, and always seeking growth. Most people don't even try. Most people are too afraid to step out of their comfort zones, too afraid to take a risk, too afraid. Play the fail. But those who take risks often find that the rewards far outweigh the fear, whether it's growth, new opportunities, or the realization of dreams they never thought possible. But not you. You're different. You're willing to do what it takes. You're willing to step up to face your fears, to put in the work. You're willing to take responsibility for your life and to do whatever it takes to achieve your dreams. And that's what sets you apart. That's what makes you special. Your courage, your willingness to face the unknown, and your refusal to settle for anything less than your best. That's what makes you unique. You have a strength within you that is untapped, a potential that is yet to be unleashed. And by stepping up, by taking action, you are showing the world what you are truly capable of. The world needs people like you. People who are willing to take a stand, who are willing to put in the work, who are willing to be brave enough to pursue greatness. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a moment right now and think about what you really want. Think about your dreams, your goals, the things that make you feel alive. And I want you to commit to them. I want you to make a promise to yourself that you're going to do whatever it takes to make them happen. No more excuses. No more waiting for the right time. No more holding back. It's time to go all in. It's time to take action. It's time to start living the life you were meant to live. Your dreams are worth it, and so are you. Don't let another day go by without moving closer to them. The time is now, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Because the truth is, you will never feel completely ready. You just have to start, and when you start, the path will reveal itself. You just need to make the decision, commit, and take that first step. Trust the process. Trust yourself. And trust that every step you take will bring you closer to where you want to be. And remember, it's not going to be easy. There will be days when you feel like giving up. There will be days when you feel like it's not worth it. But those are the days that matter the most. Those are the days that define who you are. Those are the days when you have to dig deep, find your strength, and keep going. Because if you can keep going, if you can push through the tough times, you'll come out on the other side stronger and closer to your dreams. Those tough days are the proving grounds. They are the tests that show you and the world just how much you really want it. They are the moments that build your character, that strengthen your resolve, and that make the reward even sweeter when you finally achieve it. It's in those tough moments that you find out what you're really made of. It's in those moments that you discover the strength that lies within you. You have the power to create the life you want. You have the power to achieve your dreams. But it's up to you. It's up to you to take action, to put in the work, to keep going, no matter what. And if you can do that, if you can stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay committed, there's nothing you can't achieve. The power is within you, and all you have to do is decide to use it. It's not about having all the answers. It's about taking the first step and then the next, and the next. Every step you take brings you closer to where you want to be. You have greatness within you. Believe that. Act on it and watch your life transform. Your dreams are waiting for you, but they require your action, your commitment, and your belief. You are capable, you are powerful, and you are deserving. It's time to step up and claim what is yours. So I want to leave you with this: whatever it is you want, whatever your dreams are, go after them with everything you've got. Don't hold back. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it. You can, and if you believe it, if you can see it in your mind, and if you have the courage to speak it and take action, it will happen. It might not happen overnight. It might not happen the way you expect. But if you stay committed, If you stay the course, it will happen. Your vision is your power, and your commitment is your superpower. You may face setbacks. You may face disappointments. But those are only detours. Is not dead. Keep moving. Keep striving. And you will make it happen. Each setback is an opportunity to reassess, to adjust, and to come back even stronger. It is all part of the journey. And the journey is what makes the destination worthwhile. Life is a journey, and it's not always going to be easy. But it's in the struggle, in the challenges, in the hard times that you find out who you really are. It's in those moments that you grow, that you evolve, that you become the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. So embrace the journey, embrace the challenges, embrace the struggle, and keep moving forward, one step at a time. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to where you want to be. And it's not about the destination as much as it is about who you become in the process. The struggles, the obstacles, they are refining you, making you stronger and preparing you for the greatness that lies ahead. They are sculpting you, honing your skills, building your character, and making you ready for the success that awaits you. You are capable of more than you know. You have the power to create the life you want. So go out there and make it happen. The world is waiting for you. Your dreams are waiting for you. And it's up to you to make them a reality. Believe in yourself. Take action and never give up. Because if you can see it here and if you have the courage to speak it, it will happen. Everything comes from the imagination. Everything begins with a thought. So use your mind, use your imagination, and create the life you've always wanted. Don't let fear or doubt rob you of your potential trust in yourself. Keep pushing and keep creating. The only limits that exist are the ones you place on yourself. Break free from those limits and step boldly into the life that is waiting for you. The journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. Keep going. Keep believing and keep creating. You've got this. And when you look back one day, you'll see how far you've come, how much you've grown, and you'll know that every step, every challenge, every sacrifice, what place was worth it. Because you didn't just dream, you dared. You took action and you made it happen. This is your journey, and it's time to make it extraordinary. Go on. Step into your greatness. The world is waiting for the best version of you. Keep striving, keep growing, and keep believing in the incredible potential that lies within you. This is your time, and there is no limit to what you can achieve. Go after it. Go make it happen. The world needs your greatness, and you are ready to deliver. Think for a moment about all those moments of doubt, all the times you thought about giving up. Yet despite it all, here you are, stronger, wiser, and closer to your dreams. Every obstacle you faced was a test, every setback a lesson, and every moment of struggle was a step in the right direction. The pain, the sweat, and the sacrifices, we're all part of molding you into who you need to be. It is the resilience that you've cultivated that will guide you to even greater success. You've turned your obstacles into opportunities, and now it's time to fully embrace the greatness that lies ahead. Every great accomplishment in history started with someone who refused to give up, and that someone could be you. The seeds you planted have taken root, and now it's time to nurture them. until they blossom into the vision you've held in your heart. The world needs people like you, people who aren't afraid to take a stand, who aren't afraid to try even if it means facing failure, and who aren't afraid to keep going even when the path is uncertain. You have the power to inspire others by your actions. By showing them what true determination looks like, let your life be an example of what happens when passion, perseverance, and purpose come together when you reach the summit of one mountain. You will see that there are other mountains still to be climbed. But do not let that discourage you. Let it excite you. Each achievement is not an end, but rather a new beginning. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Is there a new challenge? Is a new opportunity for growth? You are never done learning, never done growing. And that is the beauty of this journey. You have limitless potential, and as long as you are willing to keep pushing, keep striving, and keep dreaming, there is no telling what you can achieve. Think about the people who are watching you, those who look up to you, those who draw inspiration from your journey. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a family member, or maybe it's someone you haven't even met yet. Your journey can light the way for others. Your courage can encourage others to face their fears, to step out of their comfort zones, and to pursue your own dreams. You are not just building a life for yourself. You are setting an example for others to follow. That is your legacy, the impact you leave behind, the lives you touch, the dreams you helped ignite in others. Success is not a solo endeavor. Along the way, you will find people who support you, who cheer you on, and who stand by you during the hard times. Cherish those people. Let them be part of your story. And never be afraid to ask for help when you need it. True strength is not just about being able to stand alone. It's about knowing when to lean on others and when to add to those who need it. You are part of something bigger than yourself, and together we can all rise higher than we ever could alone. Keep that fire burning in your heart, even when the nights are long and the day you seem endless. Keep your eyes fixed on the prize, and let every setback be fuel that drives you forward. There is no greater satisfaction than knowing you gave it your all, that you left no stone unturned, that you fought for your dreams until they became your reality. And in those moments when you feel weary, remember why you started. Remember the passion that first set you on this path, and let it renew your strength. There is a light within you. Let it shine brightly for all to see. The best is yet to come, and it's within your power to make it happen. The world is waiting for you to unleash your full potential, to share your gifts, and to make your mark. Stand tall, step forward, and keep pressing on. You are capable of amazing things, and your journey is far from over. There are more dreams to be realized, more challenges to conquer, and more greatness to achieve. You've come this far. Don't stop now. Go out there, seize the day, and make your dreams a reality. You are the one who will make it happen.